Coffee and Headlines is brought to you by the generous support of our viewers and the following community partners. Best Cord Cutting TV, Bravos Restaurant Bar, El Rey Lounge de Versalles, Joint Boutique Hotel and Cowork, Puerto Vallarta Neurofeedback, Puerto Vallarta Owners Reps, Oculto, and Siam Cocina Thai. Thank you for your support, and thank you for supporting our community partners. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Coffee and Headlines, our morning get-together live. Yes, we are live. We've been not live for the last 2 days. I was away in Guadalajara, but today we are here. We are here in Puerto Vallarta. I'm so happy to be back home after a wonderful weekend in our capital city. I will be telling you a little bit about the trip later on today, but for now, thank you so much for letting me take off from time to time and get myself give myself a little bit of culture energy, musical culture energy in our capital city, which I love so much. I left behind a couple of walking tours. I hope you enjoyed them. I saw your comments. And now we are here ready to start another week. As always, I am itchy all over the face, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Yes. Boom, boom. As always, I have a bunch of news to share with you, so we might as well get started with them. But first, tell me about your weekend. Let me know what you did. If you're in town, let me know what you're up to, if you're counting days to get back into our city. And meanwhile, I'll let you know, as always, if you have something important to share, please add a capital letter Q at the beginning of your comment. And if you are watching live for the first time and would like a nice little friendly welcome, feel free to add a capital letter N as in new, and we'll give you a nice little welcome. So, news for the day start with a blank screen followed by, boom, a portrait of our mayor, Mayor Munguía, who, along with Puerto Vallarta City Council, well, it's actually the City Council that approved earmarking 50 million pesos to complete important public projects that have been long overdue, including number one, fixing the lateral road in front of Home Depot, and number two, concluding the pavement along Montessori Street. Of course, in order to do this, the existing budget proposal for the city had to be modified, which means that other projects may not be completed as quickly as we'd like. But at the very least, it is important to see that Mayor Munguía seems to be listening to the citizenship and addressing projects that matter the most to Vallartenses. In other news, SEAPAL has announced that water well number 13 has been repaired. This particular well is located along Francisco Villa Avenue, and its repair will benefit a number of colonias in the municipality, including La Herradura, La Pedrera, Agua Azul, Bugambilias, and Lomas del Pedregal. The Marina Vallarta Art Market has announced its seasonal return to take place on Thursday, October 31st, from 6 to 11, and continuing every Thursday moving forward until some undisclosed date in the spring. And of course, another ongoing event that returns for the season is the free Malecón Sculpture Tour offered by Galeria Pacifico's Gary Thompson. This takes place every Tuesday morning at 9:30, starting on November 19. The meeting is by the Millennium Sculpture near the Hotel Rosita. And I have to tell you, you are not an English-speaking local in my book until you've taken advantage of this wonderful opportunity to learn more information, inside information about the gallery, sculptures that are located on the Malecón. It comes from Gary Thompson, who is one of the first gallery owners that set shop here in Puerto Vallarta more years than I can remember. Uh, and Gary's knowledgeable of of the sculptures is not matched by anyone in the city. He's been doing this for many, many, many years, and it truly is a must event for you to enjoy. And speaking of must events for you to enjoy, I also give you this.
Join us as we honor the extraordinary life and musical achievements of Carole King, one of the most influential songwriters and performers of our time. From her early work in the Brill Building, where she penned hit songs for some of the biggest stars, to her solo career that produced a timeless album, Tapestry, we will explore the milestones that have shaped her remarkable journey. Discover the soulful threads that weave through her songs, her activism, and her enduring influence on music today. Relax in air-conditioned comfort as we celebrate the genius of Carole King, an artist whose tapestry continues to inspire generations. As always, the meeting is at the Joint Boutique Hotel and Cowork on Thursday, October 24 at 5 p.m. See you there, and thanks for sharing.
Ooh, and I can't wait for that one. I hope many people will join us at the joint this Thursday. But now let's take a look at the weather. Thank the maker that global warming is a hoax. Otherwise, you would be in a lot of trouble. Well, I don't know about that. All I know is 31 degrees. It is 31 degrees out there with humidity at 68%, which is wonderful considering that 68% is not so bad. Our weather forecast for today says mostly cloudy skies in the morning with thunderstorms in the afternoon, but a very low chance of rain, only 10%. A high temperature of 34 and a low of 23. Then tomorrow, Tuesday, we can expect rain in the morning with thunderstorms in the afternoon, and I do believe that may be the case given the fact that Snarky Weather says chance of rain is going to be 62% for tomorrow, a high temperature of 32 and a low of 25. And then hump day. Wednesday, we can expect mostly cloudy skies in the morning with rains in the afternoon. Once again, a high chance of rain of 60%, a high of 32 and a low of 24. And now, let's see what we have. Well, first of all, I want to let you know that Guadalajara was awesome as always. The first thing that I did when I got to the city was to deliver on my promise. And I bought bus cards for those of you who kindly got in touch with me saying, I want a bus card. I offered 5 of these and I got them. So the lovely you who got in touch with me are Albert. I have your card. Then I have John Dahl, who asked for 2 cards. I have them here. Then there's Glynis Oxtoby. I hope I said your last name correctly. I have your card. And I have one for Jim. Oh, Jim, your last name, Loth? Lothe. I've never said your last name, but I have your card. And last but not least, I have a card for Christine Peterson. Now, how can you get a hold of your cards? Very easy. I will carry these with me until I get rid of them. So you can cross paths with me at the Joint Boutique Hotel on Wednesday, where I'm going to be producing our weekly spotlight at 4 o'clock. You can catch up with me on Thursday at the Joint Boutique Hotel, where I will be producing my Carole King presentation. So hopefully you can connect with me, or I can connect with you at one of those. I'm every week at the Joint Boutique Hotel. So that is the ball's on your court. And what do you owe me? Well, some of you prepaid. For those of you who gave me extra amounts of money, it was Albert and Glynis. You got the amount that you asked for. For everybody else, it costs 30 pesos to get a card And so what I did is for everybody else, I put in 50 pesos per card. So your card has enough credit for 2 bus rides. After that, you can recharge the card using an app. You can go to selected OXXOs here in Puerto Vallarta. Why do you have to go to Guadalajara to get your bus card? It's a mystery, but I was happy to do it. And next time I go to Guadalajara, I'll be happy to do it again. Oh, and I bought a hat. I couldn't resist. It was gorgeous and it was only 150 pesos. So I was 150 pesos. And then the symphony, the symphony in Guadalajara is only 250 pesos. And we were sitting, that's not from our vantage point. This is one of the publicity photos that the orchestra released. We were on row F, right in front of the harpist. We listened to Tchaikovsky's Fourth Symphony. We listened to Alberto Ginastera's Concerto for Harp and Orchestra. He is an Argentinian composer, and the concerto was composed in 1956. So this is a fairly new work. Row F, A, B, C, D, E, F. We were on the 6th row, and we paid 250 pesos to go to the symphony, which in my book is absolutely heavenly. But enough about me. Let me continue with other announcements that I want to make. This Thursday, El Rey Lounge de Versalles will be featuring an acoustic set by Bobby and the Other at 6 p.m. as part of the venue's LGBT-themed Thursdays. Bobby, in case you don't know, she is an amazing vocalist, and she delivers beautifully performed songs from the U.S. country repertoire and other stuff. And it's one of the local voices here in Puerto Vallarta that you definitely want to catch live at one point or another, because she's an amazing singer. And also on October 31st, rather, El Rey Lounge will be hosting a Party of Darkness Halloween costume party with a theme of 80s 80s theme. Is it more specific than that? I don't remember. 80s theme costume contest. So what will you wear from the 80s? I don't know, but this party is going to have a costume contest on October 31st from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. with special prizes for first, second, and third prize. I also want to give you a heads up. The Amapas Neighborhood Association announces a ribbon cutting ceremony to inaugurate the Amapas Stairway. This will take place on November 14 from 2 to 3 p.m. And this will be a VIP event, and space is limited. So if you want to attend, you may want to make a reservation sooner than later. And of course, you'll have the information to do that in the show notes today. And of course, tomorrow is Oculto Salsa Master public class. If you want to learn how to make a handful of easy Mexican salsas, well, tomorrow is the day at 11 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if Oculto still has enough space available for more people to join, because I haven't read any comments from this morning, but I strongly recommend attending this class. I know people that have attended it, and they were very, very satisfied with the result. And of course, last but not least, we welcome anyone who wishes to toot your own horn at the next episode of The Spotlight, which will take place live and in person on Wednesday. Wednesday. We do the spotlights on Wednesdays. More coffee for me. Wednesday, the 23rd of the month at 4 p.m. at the Joint Boutique Hotel and Cowork. We always have interesting guests. Sometimes we have giveaways from the guests. The hotel kindly always gives away a combo for you to enjoy the beautiful Cafe El Rio. So there you have it. And now that I've told you all this stuff, how about checking out your comments? Oh, and before I forget, obviously, I just got back from Guadalajara yesterday, but I did record an awesome walking tour yesterday morning. It was early, and we left the hotel and wandered around the historic downtown area. And the air was fresh. There was no humidity. People were just getting up, setting up their booths or their stores, and people were walking their pets. It was just heavenly. So give me a couple of days to edit that, and I'll be happy to share. And now, what do you bring to me? Beautiful greetings, which I always appreciate very much. Love, love, love it. 5 more sleeps. You know, how exciting is it, Marie, when you're looking forward to going somewhere else? That's what happens to me every time I go to Guadalajara. I just love it. So enjoy your anticipation, and Puerto Vallarta awaits you. Let's see what else we have. 100 days, fair. Trudy still has some time to figure out what you're going to wear. I love it. Boom, boom, boom. We changed our arrival to Puerto Vallarta, Miss Maloya. We now arrive on December 14, says Chris Brewer. 54 days now, but who's counting? I love it. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. Speak of the devil, here is our friend Carmen Porras. Carmen, how is your sign up for your salsa master class? Please keep us posted. And Jim says, I will pick up my card on the 29th at your presentation. I look forward to that. Thank you very much. And there are comments about the hat. 150 pesos. These things are so expensive, ridiculously priced here in Puerto Vallarta. But, I'm happy. And I'm going to keep it on for the rest of the broadcast. So there. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Is it bad luck to wear a hat indoors? Maybe I take it off. Yes. I don't know. Let's see what else we have. Yes. Logan, you've been there. There is something truly magical about Sunday morning around Calle Juarez in El Centro de Guadalajara. If we could bottle that sensation and sell it, we'd be gazillionaires. It is just nice to walk around this city. I don't know if I can put a finger on it, but I hope the few photos and video that I captured will make you feel the curiosity to go visit our capital city at some point. And this, my friends, is what I had to share with you. Again, I thank you, as always, for giving me the opportunity to step away and come back with a little bit of new energy. And of course, I thank you so much for supporting our projects. You make things possible. You make these connections possible. And Luna and I are, as always, absolutely grateful. So I hope the beginning of your week is as awesome as mine. Stay happy, stay kind, stay cool, stay in touch. And I will see you again tomorrow morning for more coffee and more headlines. Have a great day.